Hello everyone, I can't believe 2024 is coming to an end. Today's video is a fun one. It's going to be a flip through of my A5 6-ring Filofax planner, the end of the year flip through. If you are new to the channel or this series, this video is part of my 12 days of planning series, so there is a giveaway. Stay till the end for the details on how to enter. This Filofax is in the model Norfolk. What initially drew me to this planner was the color. This is in taupe. I love neutrals right now. Although this might have like a cold undertone, in some lighting it looks warm. I just think taupe is one of those colors that adapts to its environment. Now the rings are 35 millimeters. This is quite big, but I also feel it houses my inserts comfortably. I did use quite a lot this year. I mean, this is a lot. All of these. I don't mind the size, but if you were carrying this around town, this is a heavy planner. But this stayed at home most of the time, so the weight didn't bother me too much. There are a ton of pockets. There's a pocket up top, which I only recently discovered. I still have the packaging in there. And you know what? I think I'm gonna just keep it because that could be the reason why this planner has kept its shape. There's a large pocket in the front panel, zipper pocket here. There are more pockets here in the back. There's two more large pockets and then credit card holders here on the side. Although I do wish the credit card holder was here in the front panel because I just feel like this is a perfect design moment. It, you know, especially this here, it deserves to be seen. I have enjoyed this leather planner so much. I think this one would be hard to beat, honestly. I've had such a good time in this one. I plan on keeping it and possibly using it again. I am sad that I've marked the inside here a couple of times with a pen, just by accident. The rest of the planner still looks new, but these pen markings kind of bother me. I need to find a solution to remove it. And then there is a bit of like, I don't even know if the camera, oh, you can kind of see it. There's just a couple dents here from the rings. Honestly, that's going to happen. It's just the natural wear and tear of leather, but everything else is pretty dang new still. Something I wish this planner came with is, okay, I have no idea what it's called, so if you know, let me know in the comments, but I've seen people have either a piece of like plastic, or I don't know if it's a dashboard or a piece of leather, right? It connects here, obviously with the rings, but it stays back here to prevent your pages from curling up. Because what happens is I'll go like this and then it looks like that. I just have no idea what it's called, so I can't shop around for one if I don't know what it is. I wish that these ring planners just came with one. Anywho, let's start the official flip through. Starting out with the Fika dashboard. This is by Cloth and Paper. I have a deco card that's also from Cloth and Paper and a matching silver magnetic clip for the holidays. I switched this out, I think, October, maybe November. But I just thought this would be perfect for the holidays, and it is. This divider here came with the planner. Filofax does come with its own set of inserts, but I didn't like them. I kept some of the stuff, obviously, like I'm using these dividers, but I threw away most of it, and I do wish there was an option on their website for not receiving it because it is such a waste. The next page is my vision board. I love how this turned out. I'm gonna do this again for 2024. The first couple of pages are personal, so let me skip to my quarterly section. My big goal for 2023 was to work out, concentrate on my health, and obviously looking at this, I struggled with consistency, but I still really enjoyed using this insert and focusing my efforts on working out. I didn't initially buy this insert for tracking my workouts. It just kind of happened naturally with these inserts. However, when reflecting on the last year, I just wish I would have not put pressure on myself to work out after having my son. I should have just waited a year for the sake of like my mental health. Like, I just had a baby. I think in January, I was 3 months postpartum. I feel I should have been focusing on was good habits that would later on attribute to a consistent workout routine, which is something that I'm working on right now. I'm just not tracking. I learned a lesson, a very important lesson. Now that I have a routine in place for myself and my son, I think my 2024 workout goals will look different and the outcome will look different as well. The next section is my future log. These inserts came with the planner. I can't say anything bad about these because it did exactly what it was supposed to. I would reference this at the beginning of every month and then input the dates, plans, events, doctor's appointments into my monthly overview. I do wish it was a little bit more organized, more clean, but it is what it is. Like, it did exactly what it was supposed to. And then this here is all the things that I have planned for the first quarter of 2024. So I'm going to be taking this page out when I'm setting up my 2024 planner. Ooh, this next page is an annual tracker I actually made this myself. It was just a simple lined to-do list insert from Poi & Hun, and although I stopped using it in May, I love the idea of an annual tracker, but I just forget that it's here, honestly. This is where my monthly section is. We've got my goals, tracking bills, the intention, plans that I have for the month. I really liked these inserts from Cloth and Paper. I feel like in March and April, I was still finding my footing when it came to decorating my monthly overviews. And then in May, it's like, wow. Like, this is pretty. This year has just been such a great year in my planner because I've been, for the first time, I mean, my planner has always been a tool in managing my time, but this year, I mean, it was like 80% functionality, and I really liked that. Like, not every page has to be decked out in stickers, and especially in a lot of stickers. That's what makes functional planning with a minimal aesthetic so great. It's almost as if you get the best of both worlds, and I love what I've done every month in terms of decorating. I don't even have a favorite. Surprisingly, I don't. I really like them all. It's been such a fun year in my planner. And interestingly enough, I thought when I was transitioning to functional planning that maybe there wouldn't be a place for me on YouTube, but I ironically feel like I do. Now I do. I feel like I'm making the content I should have always been making. This next tabbed section is my weekly overview. I have this, I almost feel this is like a transparent dashboard. It says, "As you think, so it shall be." This is by Cloth and Paper. And then I also have another dashboard underneath it with this magnetic clip. Oh, I love this. This is like a matte finish here. These inserts are the time blocking inserts by Cloth and Paper. I mean, if you guys have been, watching my YouTube channel this last year, I have been talking about these non-stop. I really, really enjoyed these, and then was devastated when Cloth and Paper discontinued these. In July, I switched to Cloth and Paper's horizontal weeklies because this came as a sample in one of the CMP sub boxes. I just figured I'd give these a try something new. I did enjoy these, but the truth of the matter is I am a vertical weekly layouts girly. Like, these did work for me, and it was fun switching things up, but I just love a vertical layout. That's just the truth. I'm glad I gave it a try though. And then I switched back to these time blocking inserts. Now in August, these are Cloth and Paper's like revamped / replacement for the time blocking inserts they discontinued. I didn't like these at first, but they grew on me. If I had a pack of these, honestly, I would use them again. Like, now that I've figured out a way to make these work for me, I would use them again. Oh, these orange stickers, so pretty. Like that pop of orange, that like blood orange is so pretty. This is where the social media content planning is. This, I believe, this half like acrylic affirmation dashboard is by Cloth and Paper. I think I received this in a sub box, and so funny, I just realized I wrote down my intention for that month whenever I did receive this, but I just realized that, and I never changed it because I didn't have any rubbing alcohol to remove the ink. But funny enough, I just never removed the plastic to begin with. How funny is that? There we go. But I recently bought some rubbing alcohol, so I'll have to use that again in 2024. Since this is the content section, I wanted to use a dashboard that spoke to me, and so I have this Don't Settle matte dashboard. So this probably just looks like a mess, but it's like my mess that I understand and I can decipher. Social media inserts are from Poi and Hun, and I loved these so much. I was willing to buy 2 more packs for next year, but they were sold out. So I'll be using something else in 2024. But I just really enjoyed how this space was utilized specifically for content planning. You know, there's a section here for weekly goals, which I loved setting and referencing throughout the week. And then there's a hashtag section here, which I didn't use for hashtags. I used this for coming up with ideas for my short form content. But this section has expanded. I actually started using another like monthly overview section to better plan out my short form content. And it's this one right here. I just glued it to the back of this. I wanted to take my short form content seriously and just plan these out better with intention. And I feel like having a separate monthly overview for my short form and then my long form content helps plan both things out. This monthly overview is from the Cloth and Paper monthly notepad. It's a Sunday start. I do prefer a Monday start, but I was only using this just to test it out for 2024. Like, is it necessary for me to have 2 monthly overviews in my social media section? As I said, this is so helpful in planning out the 2 different types of content. This year, I do feel like I've been like honing in on my content planning. I've been better at it. Just ironing out the kinks and just being better at planning content and strategy. So I think it'll be great to use 2 monthly overviews for next year. These inserts are from Infinite Lotus. I like Infinite Lotus. I just wish they had a bigger selection. This here is a month on 1 page. I used this section as like my home / cleaning chores. What I would do, I would create a weekly cleaning schedule at the start of the month. But after months of doing this, I stopped because I had the schedule memorized. And of course, like naturally it changes based on when you're traveling or my schedule, but for the most part, it stayed the same. I'm glad I did this. I know the idea of having a cleaning schedule seems odd for some, but when I started this, I had just had my son and my house was a constant mess. Reason being, before I had my son, the way that I would clean my home is just dedicate 1 day to cleaning it, the whole day to cleaning my house. But after having my son, I realized I can't do that anymore. Like, I can't just dedicate an entire day to cleaning the house. I learned through this process that a weekly cleaning schedule, like just cleaning my home little by little, helped maintain my home throughout the week. So really, really useful that I had this. I do wish that I utilized the inserts a little bit more, like the back side of these pages. And then that's the end of it. This year I, changed my planner, the style, and honestly, it was the best decision I've made since starting this channel. It's been a good time in this planner. But that is it for today's video. It is time to reveal the next item included in my 12 days of planning giveaway. The lucky winner gets the Cloth and Paper magnetic clip in black. I really like these. It is like a fancy paper clip. But yeah, this is great for holding your deco card, your dashboard together so that it stays in place. I like using these for a bookmark in the book that I'm reading. If you'd like to win this item and the other items included in this giveaway, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and you must answer this question in the comments below. What do you want to accomplish next year? I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!